together at one place, and we talk about certain things, and we bring out the wampum belt, and the wampum belt is red, and it takes 4 days. And you bring your kids, and you bring all the families, and this is where they learn their identity. This is where they learn how to be themselves. This is where they learn how to express themselves. This is where they learn how to be a human being. But also during the growing experiences in life, at the teenage years, they call it the foolish years in my culture. The foolish years, you make foolish decisions or foolish choices, and if you're lucky enough to survive, and when I say that, is there's a lot of young people never survive these experiences in life, So these old guys are standing up here. We survived. We were lucky enough to survive, and we were lucky enough to learn a different philosophy, a different way. We learned what was important. And the most important thing in my life was the alcohol that I used was not good for my family. The drugs that I used was not good for my family. And all of these things that I used was not good for my community. So I decided to change that. And the last day of the World's Fair in Knoxville, Tennessee in 1982 was the last time I took a drink from that bottle. And I've been that way since that time. I don't know how many years it is, but if you can count, you can figure up all of those times. There's a lot of different ways that you can mend and heal yourself. Mending and healing yourself is mending the mind, mending the body, and the spirit. You put all three in balance. And through these philosophies that we have, the SHINNECOCK have their own philosophy, their own way of life.
They clean?
And the Cherokees will have our own philosophy and our own way of life. The Lakotas have their own philosophy and their own way of life. I chose the Lakota philosophy, and through that, I have my wife. She's standing over here in 20 years, and I had Jen. She's about how many years now?
Let's do Eastern Band. Huh? Let's do Eastern Band Cherokee.
From Mexico City, Mexico, and he's another good friend of mine. And we all participate in the same ceremony. And we're all sun dancers, and that's one of the most strongest ceremonies that a person could get involved in. So when you do this, you commit to a new life, a new philosophy, and that's each year. Our year begins in July. It begins in August. And we make a commitment to live a certain lifestyle, to do certain things. And so you can use this circle right here. You can use this place to make that same commitment. You can come and you can dance and make a commitment to yourself that I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do those things anymore because I want to be an asset to my family. I want to be an asset to the community. I want to be an asset to this circle. And so, like I said, I've been clean this over for quite a few years, and I'm going to stand over here, and I'm going to put my wife here, and then I'm going to pass it, and then they can share their experiences. So, Uta.
My name is Ute Grant. My life got so much better when I quit with the drugs and the alcohol, and I quit it when I started with the ceremonies, the Native American ceremonies. I was still living in Germany, but there are people who learned from other natives. They taught them how to use the ceremony, because Germans and other people, other nations are in trouble as well. And these ceremonies are bring so much healing to so many people, and I will always be grateful for the people who shared this with people like me who didn't come from the Native community. And then I found my place in life, and my life really started.